All right, let's get started. All right, guys, welcome back to Fence Armor. Our Fence Armor channel is specialized in fantastically interesting things to do with your backyard or your fence. Today's exciting episode is about staining or sealing. Are they the same thing? Are they different? Well, if you search the web, guys, you'll see there's a lot of different ideas of what is stain, what is sealing, and are stains and sealers the same thing? It's kind of like a square and a rectangle. Are all rectangles square, or are all squares rectangles? Some of you will put in the comments exactly what the answer is, but certainly it is a four-sided thing, and in many people's minds they're the same, but they're not. So stain and sealers are not exactly the same, but to a great extent they can be. So if you are really looking for your deck or fence just to have a sealer on it, effectively once you put on a sealer, what it does is it prevents moisture from entering the wood and gives it a stable look. But the wood itself will look exactly the same as how you left it. So if it's brand new wood and you've sanded it or it's been cleaned and now you just seal it, it'll be like it's clear. And you can be sure you'll need to do that every year because there is no UV protection, there is nothing else, but it is sealed. Sealers can be latex-based or oil-based. I would always go with the oil version. It's just easier to recoat every year. Latex versions are more painful. They will crack and they will chip. If you don't seal or don't stain, then you will see degradation in your wood. As the wood starts to dry out, it'll start to crack. Insects will start to get in there. You'll have cupping in the wood. Degenerates fairly quickly because once the wood's been harvested, it has a shelf life, as it were. It'll last a long, long time if you take care of it. The natural oils in the pigment, and some species of wood are more susceptible than others. Cedar traditionally lasts longer than other species because of its natural, we'll say, properties. So if somebody says, well, should wait a year or two before you start staining or sealing? No. Get on it. And we've talked about this before about mill glaze and things like that. That's a whole other topic. You can go back to that video, wherever that is. As long as your wood is in place and it's ready to receive its finishing touches. If it has a mill glaze, get that sanded. Use an 80 grit, a 60 grit. Get the pores up on the grain and immediately get that wood protected. You need to protect the wood as soon as you can. Sealing, as I said earlier, is really just putting a protective coating that has no tint, that typically has no UV protection, has nothing on it. So that is why it isn't a very common thing for outdoor application. Indoor applications, it's more common, of course. Outdoor applications, you'll see stain and seal or stain and sealers combined into one product. That's ultimately really going to give you longer last protection. Because now that you've introduced the stain into the sealer, you're introducing pigments which will block UV rays. You'll have UV ray inhibitors in the stain. And in some stains, like expert products, some of their stains will have even things like citronella to help prevent insects from boring into your wood. In one application, you've got a bit of pigment, you've got the sealing, and based on whether you're transparent, semi-transparent, or semi-solid, they'll have different life expectancies. As you would expect, the more solid pigments there in the stain, the longer that will last before you have to restain. And as Caleb says, effectively the pigment is a sacrificial element to the sun. As it starts to fade, that's your indicator that it's time to stain again. Those are really the key points of the differences between stain and sealing. All right, so guys, if you found this topic interesting as I do, I've learned a lot over the years, and I keep learning. But this year, we've got an in-person Stain and Seal University up here in the Great White North, March the 27th. So be here at 8, and it'll finish at 17, I think, 17:30. So it'll finish at the end of the day. We're looking forward to having Michael Taylor up here from Expert Stain and Seal. Some people may know him as BAM. He's a great instructor, and he'll be talking about the product directly. We'll have Justin Meneses, who's making all things new, owner, stain company. Great guy. Looking forward to having some of his thoughts. We have Darren Pollen coming in from First Place Finishing. Adrian Kulotz.
Kulas.
Maybe you come and say it.
Al can't say this, so Adrian Kulas from Deck Refresher's coming.
I'm sorry, Adrian. I got all kinds of things. Cool off. My apologies. Anybody who's involved in the outdoor industry, it'd be worth coming to have a look at even just the verbiage and understand the language of what it is to stain your fence or deck. Add a lot to your knowledge base when you're speaking to a customer. Guys, thank you for watching our channel. Looking forward to seeing you soon, hopefully at the Stain and Seal University here in Canada. It's going to be a great event. Please like and subscribe. As always, does everybody know what time it is?
It's fence armor time.